And we see this, again, more and more research is coming out on plants. We obviously see a lot of it with animals, low and high forms of animals. Plants are moving all day long. They're tracking the sun. So that's obviously they're changing their behavior based on their unique sensory experience of their world, right? So we're seeing this now across, again, from physics to chemistry to biology to psychology to sociology to economics to obviously business, and anything social has perspective in it. So we're seeing this across the disciplines.
Yes, and then there was another piece of research that we found interesting. There was a behavior of bowerbirds.
Yeah, I mean, there's hundreds of studies,
But these are the
really thousands of studies, but hundreds of studies that we've now collected to show these different things happening. We're going to share, obviously we can't share hundreds of studies today.
No, but I picked sort of top few.
Yeah, the bowerbirds is a fantastic example. I think most people can kind of grok that birds have perspective. What's interesting about the bowerbird is they're taking perspective to a slightly different level.
Yes.
Right? Because what they're doing, it's not just that the bowerbird actually has is taking a point of view. They're taking a point of view of they're seeking a mate.
Their potential mate. Yeah.
So they're actually kind of taking the theory of mind or the point of view of their potential mate, and they're building these beautiful structures to entice with colors and all kinds. It's also showing that they're doing part whole groupings and patterns and relationships and all kinds of things, making distinctions. But along those lines, they're all with the intention of taking the perspective of a potential mate and attracting them sort of almost down a path that they can't refuse because it's so ornately beautiful.
Find a mate.
And they really want to find that mate. And
Alina will put the picture up, right, which is interesting. But let's slow down, because what's interesting about that is there's two things happening there. What you said, they're taking the perspective of what would be attractive. So they're taking the perspective of another bird, in the hopes of attracting it, and then they're sorting and organizing things from perspectives of color and grouping and patterns
and position, because they're in their nest and they're trying to attract a mate to come towards them. Yeah. So they're taking the perspective of where the potential mate is coming from. Right, so not only do they have a perspective, they're taking a perspective of another bird that's not even a real bird yet. It's a hypothetical potential mate. And they're organizing part whole, making distinctions of color and structure, all for the attraction.
Well, it's proof positive that love is what makes everything, right? Everybody wants to find somebody.
They're looking for
and they'll do anything for it. They'll organize rocks into color piles and patterns.
Pieces of glass or whatever. Yeah, they're just finding all these cool things.
Anything.